she sent me a paper for signing, and it has written that if any mishappening or something happened, that school is not responsible for that. The school policy, many schools are doing the same way, and people have to send their kids. If you will not send, that is like problem with you, because your kid will not learn those things which other kids are learning. Doctor, before doing any operation, he signed the documents like if any mishappening happened, we are not responsible, or the hospital is not responsible. Similarly, schools are doing these days. I remember I like 1 month ago when I was walking in the park and there was a cow. Suddenly she started running after me and I was running like badly because I'm very what do we say, darpok. I'm a kind of darpok person, and
Okay, you have to anticipate. Give a guess. Give a guess that what would be my weight according to you, ma'am.
75.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? I
Okay.
hope you are also doing well.
Yeah, I'm pretty well, and that's why I'm having conversation because I'm getting enough time these days because my kid's school is like extended. Now he is in the school like two till 2:30, so I have lots of time, so I can have session. Okay, so yeah, we are meeting like third or fourth time, but still for the audience, I think you should introduce yourself a little bit. You can give a brief introduction.
Exactly. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity again and again. Okay, I'm so happy to give my introduction. I'm Vaibhav Dwivedi, as you know already. I'm from UP. My district is Barabanki, that is very close to Lucknow, capital of UP. And currently, I'm working in a hostel as a hostel warden. My I have done inform in 2020, and I love music. And I have a YouTube channel as the name of my channel is Fluent English. And that's all about me.
Okay, that's a nice introduction. I'm not going to introduce myself because I'm going to post this video on my channel, and my
You
viewers
don't,
already know about me. So
and I
yes,
don't think
today
that you need any kind of introduction, ma'am. I don't think you need any kind of introduction.
no, some
Yeah,
people need.
because
But there are many people who don't know about me, especially when I'm connecting them on YouTube, like for the conversation. There are many people who don't really do not know anything. So for that time, it is important because until you know something about the other person, you're not able to speak or open up. So that is why introduction is
exactly.
mandatory.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly, exactly. Rarely you'll find people, those who don't know you. Otherwise, I think a lot of people know you.
Okay, that's great. So like, I think I become a famous YouTuber, you know.
Yes, exactly, ma'am. You are
Still,
a
I do
famous.
not have subscribers. Still, I'm not getting views. What kind of famous I am?
Ma'am, you are underestimating yourself. In the level you are right now, people are craving to reach and hit that level. Okay, ma'am. So actually, we have that kind of mind. We are never satisfied. We want more and more. Whatever we have, we should be at least happy whatever we have. Yeah. And trying and getting things is not at all bad. It's absolutely good. Hope for good, and you deserve 1 million, ma'am. You
That's
will get.
great. Oh my God, it's a lot. 1 million is really a lot. At this moment, I want at least 1 lakh because when people ask me, like my neighbors especially, oh wow, you have a YouTube channel. How many subscribers do you have? 20. Oh, it's 20 only. I thought you have crossed at least 1 lakh because it's been like time, 2 years now. I think few days ago, there's a kid who asked, she was asking me about, oh my God, I'm receiving calls.
Okay. Ma'am,
Mm-mm-mm.
actually, you are hesitating when you have to say, I have 20,000 subscribers. But I never hesitate when I have to say, I have 300 subscribers. Yes,
No, I would
exactly.
like to share one incident with you. And yesterday I had a session with a lady. Her name was Poonam, and she was also talking about this. Like, she feels demotivated. Well, like she's a YouTuber and she has only like 200 subscribers, and she's doing really hard work, but she's not getting much subscribers. So I just, in the whole video, I was motivating her that do not feel like this. It's a journey and it is a difficult journey. But now when it comes to us, we started feeling like, okay, why I'm not getting. And yes, I want to share something like way back when I've started that channel. I was, when I used to post a video, I waited like at least I should get 100 views on this video. At least I should get like 200 views on that video. But now, like even if I'm getting that, I have uh, wish to get more views and more views. My video should be reached to the large audience. So obviously,
Right.
expectation has no ends. When we receive this, we have another level. So yeah, that's a life.
Exactly, ma'am. Right, ma'am. And okay, let me tell you something, ma'am. Actually, you have 20,000 subscribers and you have posted a lot of videos. So I would not say that you are only fortunate. That's why you got it. I can understand your hard work, all the things, and you are consistent for more than 2 years, approx 2 years, and you have spent a lot of money and you have created a lot of videos, many things you have done. Then you got these 20,000 subscribers. You deserve more, ma'am. You will definitely get. I wish for it.
Thank you so much for your wishes. I
Right,
hope
right.
your wish will come true soon, very soon, and I'll be happy then. I'll get some motivation too. And yes, today I want to talk about the news which spread in Delhi. Did you hear about that news?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, so
No, ma'am.
today there's a panic situation created in the morning when more than 50 schools all of a sudden getting emails, unknown emails telling them like there is a bomb, something in the school. So, in Delhi, it's a police checking schools and all. So I am in Gurgaon, but obviously this is also a panic situation for me as well because Delhi is not really far from Gurgaon. It's coming under NCR,
Exactly.
and even few schools from Noida get the same email. I don't know. It's a suspicious email sent by some ID, and like more than 50 schools getting the same email in the morning 4:30. And it's very surprising because 50 is a very huge number, and police are still working on.
Oh,
Suddenly, I called to my ma'am. Like, obviously, Mitansh is in the school, so I called her and I asked her. She said, "No, ma'am, we haven't received such kind of emails." But still, from inside, I'm not feeling satisfied. I feel like, okay, he has to come early, like today. So I can understand like many parents are suffering from the fear of this uh, mail. And one thing has happened good, like before school timing, schools authority get to know about this email. So sometimes like many schools deliver the message to the parents, and kids are not in the schools, and few are like who are in the school. Police is working to vacate that school. Yes. So what do you think about this situation? Do you have something to
ma'am.
say? Have you ever heard
Yes,
about this
definitely.
kind of situation earlier?
No, ma'am. First time I'm hearing that. I have seen that babies lost and they are kidnapping some babies, doing these kind of things. But this kind of news I'm hearing first time. So I don't know, ma'am, why they are doing these kind of things. What is the motive behind it? Why they are threatening the schools and spreading these kind of fake news? If it is fake, then it is okay. It is 100% okay if it is fake. And if it is real,
But
then it is
still,
very, very bad. Yeah. So that's the
yeah,
problem.
even
So
it
why they
is
are doing,
fake,
ma'am?
but parents get a mini heart
Right,
attack
right.
while listening this. Only a
Exactly.
parent can
Exactly.
understand this thing. And you know what? Earlier, when I was not a parent, even I was not taking them very much seriously. Like it's not a blunder for me. But now, if I'm hearing it, just hearing is enough to give me a mini heart attack. Literally, I feel like, oh my god, like it's a very bad news because you're fake. Why people are doing it? I really do not understand. The first question come to my mind is the same. Like why people involve kids into something like these kinds of activities? So it's not really good, and it's a bad situation, I feel.
Exactly, ma'am. So in this situation, kids are vulnerable, and they can do nothing. They can't do anything. And the problem is why they are doing this thing. So I'm unable to understand. Really, ma'am, if I were there in front, if I were you, I would be feeling the same thing because
Yes.
a kid is when our kid is in not in
Kids
safe
are
zone, so we
innocent.
will
They
definitely
have
feel.
no
Yeah, right,
no
right,
problem with anyone. They're like very innocent. So
exactly.
people should not include kids in their own disputes or something, I feel like. I don't know.
But why they are doing even now I can't understand what is the motive behind doing that. Why they are doing it? They want money or they want what they want. I don't
No
know.
idea.
Yeah.
And you know what? Recently, I've heard another news. Few days ago, there was this bus which got met with an accident, and like 23 kids were died in that. So very terrific
Ma'am, in my
situation.
yeah,
And
ma'am
I
in my
still,
district, ma'am in my district that tragedy
so that is
happened
in
in
your
my district.
district.
Barabanki, yes,
Okay.
ma'am. 23
Okay.
child died because of accident.
Yes. And you know what? At the time when I got this news, I discussed with it my husband, and he recently, like I think 2 to 3 months ago, there was a trip from Mitansh school. Teacher asked me to pay 700 rupees for the trip. We are allowing him to go. We have no issues. We thought, okay, he should also explore the things because he's growing up. So small picnic is okay. We can send him. And suddenly next day, after giving money, she sent me a paper for signing, and it has written that if any mishappening or something happened, that school is not responsible for that. My husband said, Mitansh, go to your school and ask, give money back. I am not ready to go.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
literally, like, he didn't sign the paper. He didn't sign it. He said, why school is not responsible if they are taking them like with them? So it is their responsibility to take care of the kids. How they can sign it? So I make him understand that it's the school policy. Many schools are doing the same way, and people have to send their kids. If you will not send, that is like problem with you, because your kid will not learn those things which other kids are learning. Other parents are
Right.
also allowing, because that's the compulsion. Sometimes, like the doctor, before doing any operation, he signed the documents like if any mishappening happened, we are not responsible, or the hospital is not responsible. Similarly, schools
Right.
are doing these days. But somehow my husband took this decision not to send my kid on the picnic. And when I received that news, and then my husband was watching me, look, it can happen with anyone. It's just an accident, or sometimes like it's the negligence. I think in that case it was the negligence on the part of driver, I feel. So we cannot predict anything, and this time is very crucial, because for kids learning is also important at the same time, and the safety is also important at the same time, and parents
Right,
has
ma'am.
to choose one. So I think schools are creating difficult situation for the parents as well. What is your opinion about that? Is it the right thing to do?
No, ma'am. It is not at all right. I think people have very soft heart. When we listen about any news, we know that it is not going to happen. Means, yeah, it may happen, but it is not going to happen. That happened earlier. But we have very soft heart. We can't take any kind of even 1% risk. Yeah, this is the reason
Yeah.
we are not going to send our child or children. This is not in you only in your case. If there is anyone, a person will feel the same, but they will not
Hmm.
send. And I can tell you, sorry, I'm not getting these kind of these. I can tell you, yeah. Now, one thing I got just now. Actually, when I used to be a child, I was in the class seventh approx. So I went
Okay.
outside from my school, and there I found there was a bus, and a boy bought a bicycle, not bike, sorry, bike, and his mother was behind her sitting or on that bike. They were going on the road, but suddenly what happened? Uh, what happened? I don't know. Even I was only there, so I found that that bus smashed her head in
Oh my
by the
God.
tire in front of me. I went there and I looked at her. I found her like a in Hindi I can say like pumpkin kaddu. When we are throwing pumpkin from the floor, from the roof to the floor, we will find that it is scattered. Yeah, shattered,
It's
and
really
I was
heartbreaking.
really very upset. Yeah, it was really bad, and I two times I was beaten by one time by my teacher and second time by my father. They beaten me because they told me what were you doing there. They are not listening that what happened in front of you. They were saying what were you doing? What if that thing happened with you? So that's why. So
Hmm.
people have
Yes.
even they know that it happens rarely. It is not going to happen all the time. Means it doesn't mean that that truck or that bus smashed a woman. It means now bus will not run on the road. They will run definitely, and people will
Obviously.
go. They will take their mother with them, and they will go everywhere. But the thing is that we have very soft heart. So firstly, my teacher beaten. Yeah, I started beating me because they wanted me to be safe there in the school. And after that, when I went to my
Yes.
home, I said the same thing to my father. I was really sweating, but my father gave me two hands just on my to slapped me. He said, "No, you don't have to
Hmm.
go anywhere." Means they want their baby safe. That was the only
Obviously.
reason, ma'am.
and that is the only thing parents want. Even pata, even education is secondary. If I we have to choose between education and the kid, obviously education jaye kahin bhi. We don't care about that. We need our kid.
Right.
That is our priority. We can raise a kid even without education, that doesn't matter, but at least he should be safe. And the environment is like that because we have to be take care a lot. Recently I'm coming across the news of like the dogs. They are like biting kids from the home, like stray dogs especially. And in my
Mhm.
locality there are so many dogs and even cows. And when I like when my kids step out the house, I always make sure that I have to be with him, and for that particular thing I have to take out time, like half an hour or at least 1 hour, because he is a kid. He will ask me to go outside, and if I will allow him to go alone, there's a risk of like the stray dogs and the cows, and I always is scared about them. And I remember I like 1 month ago when I was walking in the park, there was a cow. Suddenly she started running after me, and I was running like badly. There was a Bluetooth in my ears, and I was watching a video, English video. This is my passion. Whenever I go out
Mhm.
for a walk, I make sure that I am listening something useful. I always utilized my 1 hour. So I was, listening, and suddenly I had like eye contact with that cow. I did not know is coming, what is going in her mind. She suddenly started running after me, and it was a very heartbreaking situation. Even I was shouting, I could not hear my voice because of the Bluetooth in my ear. Sometimes when you shout with Bluetooth, you cannot hear your own voice.
Right.
So you're not sure that how much loudly you are shouting. So from
Right.
that
Right.
day, I'm literally scared. I always make sure that whenever he's going out, I should be there. So yes,
Right, ma'am.
these are very.
And ma'am, right. And ma'am, when you are too much petrified, that time even you will not get much sound. Sometimes your sound will be suppressed or automatically. You will try to sound more and to yell, but you will not get that sound as well because
Mhm.
you are too much
Yes,
petrified and you're looking at situation. Same thing, ma'am. I can
yes.
resonate with you. Same thing happened one day back, means day before yesterday. I was going on the road. I been walking on the road, and I was doing the same. Exactly. I was not watching video. I was listening. So what I do when I have to watch something, I'm using my phone. Then my phone was in my pocket at that time. I was listening it. So I was too much into that. I was not looking here there because I was on left side. I thought everything is okay. There were some cows, and in between cows there was a bull. So
Oh,
I found that distance was I think only 1 meter, and there was distance behind me. There was distance only 2 and 3 meters. A car was coming in a very high speed. What happened? Even that time, I had no option. If I'm going there, so bull will hit me. Otherwise, if I'm going here, so car will hit me. I will. I can even I die as well. So that point of time, I also felt very very bad. I was petrified too much.
yes.
So by the God grace, anyhow, I saved myself. What happened? He just started chasing me. Just and as soon as I turned here, I found a car is coming in a very high speed. I just started going in the front side. So what happened? Only thing. So I think in a second, I was able to save myself in a 1 or 2 seconds. Only this much.
Yeah.
That
No,
was there.
habit of
I can.
listening Bluetooth, habit of listening from Bluetooth is not a good idea actually when you are especially outside, because anything can happen with you, because if you are listening something very consciously, you cannot hear the honking also if somebody is behind you and they're honking.
Right.
But you know what? In my locality, there is a good thing, like there's a park just like next to my house. So whenever I go for a walking, I used to go to in that park. But the gate is like open. Anyone can enter, any animal, cow, dogs, and they can enter in the park.
Mhm.
So that is the bad situation, because sometimes you are so much into the content, so much into the listening, you forget to watch here and there. But I have this good habit that my eyes are always open. I have here and there always, because I'm very what do we say, darpok. I'm a kind of darpok person, and I
Common.
always
Common.
scared of these kinds of things. So I always make sure that there is no dogs and no cow in around me, and sometimes I take a stick in my hand also so that if something happened like that I can protect myself. And it is my habit, now I am taking it because this is the colony which is recently developing. It's not fully covered. Like after two house there's a few space left, and then after two house few space left. So this is a kind of area. So many cows and stray dogs are there, so it's not really good. And you know what, when we shifted here in this locality, we I have personally seen snakes. And it was not really good place to live in, but obviously we have to find a place, like own place, because we were living on the rent for like quite few years, like 2 to 3 years in Gurgaon. And then we have to find something our own. And we got this place, but now it is better. It is secure now. It's not like that. Yeah.
Right, right, ma'am. So we're talking about that ground, that park. So is there any gate available or not when you have to enter
No, no,
into
no,
that
no.
park?
That's a cricket ground
Okay.
actually. There's a pitch in the middle,
Okay.
and it's a ground from college. There's a DPG college nearby my house, and so like this is the college ground. So there is no such swings and all, nothing. It's a plain park. We can go and walk. That's it.
Yeah, simply at least you will go there and you will not find a lot of people. They are disturbing you and doing
Yeah,
that thing.
that
At
is
least
quite empty. Yeah,
you
many
can find
times.
space. Yeah, right, right.
Usually I go
Yes.
in the morning now. Now I have again started walking because of my health, because I'm very much healthy now. So I need to reduce at least 5 kgs, and for that I'm walking daily. So I
You have
get up.
reduced earlier, ma'am. Already you have reduced
Yes, I have
something.
already reduced 5 kgs. Already reduced. Yeah, it was like 66. Now I'm no, not five, 3 to 4 kgs I have reduced till now. So I have to reduce 5 more kgs, and for that I'm walking regularly. And in the morning, like it's my schedule. I used to listen a video and then I used to walk. It's an amazing time for me. I feel like it's me time.
Ma'am, you can be shocked if I tell you my weight. Okay, you have to anticipate. Give a guess. Give a guess that what would be my weight according to you, ma'am.
75.
I'm 92 kg, ma'am.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Ma'am, and one more thing. Yeah, even I can't believe whenever I'm on the that weight scale and I see myself I'm 92 kg and I'm slim. You will not find
It
any
because
kind
of
of
your height. It's because of your height.
will automatically disconnect. It happens all the time.
No issue. Somehow I have to go. Obviously, like it's 20 minutes already. So we'll connect some other day for your channel as well. I will surely take out some
Okay.
time for your channel. You can also upload this video. I have no issues. And that doesn't matter. We can upload same video on both the channels. That's not an issue.
No, ma'am,
Yes, we
it
can.
may be. Yeah, it can create any kind of issue. Long time, no worries, ma'am. We have time. We can give 15, 15 minutes and 5 minutes if you have time. We can create like that. And one more thing, ma'am. I have talked with Asutosh as well, so I got that chance.
Okay,
And
that's
I
good.
say even I was earlier, ma'am. I was thinking that there are some people they have a good amount of number of subscribers, so they will not give importance to people. Sometimes we think not
It's not like
consciously but
that.
subconsciously. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Actually, we have that mindset. So, but I found when I found you and Asutosh Dwivedi just in these days, so I found wow, these people are really down to earth. So yeah, that's good.
Yes,
Yeah,
obviously.
that's a kind of fortune for me. And I mentioned your name, and I can't stop myself when I have to mention your name, Asutosh Dwivedi's name, and Rajni Verma's name, Kavita Divakar. There were some people when I started my journey. So credit goes to all of you. Exactly, ma'am. In my learning, credit goes to all of you. Because of you, I think I'm speaking. Yeah, absolutely. I can say that I have put some effort from my side as well. But
Yes,
I have
obviously.
watched a lot, and I have learned many things from your mistakes, I can say. Because
Thank you so
whenever I
much.
use
But you're
exactly, ma'am.
speaking so well.
Thank you so much. So credit goes to you. That's why I'm again repeating. Credit goes to all of you whom I found that point of time when I started my journey.
That's great.
Yes. And you were the only person who was fluent at that point of time. No, nothing. It was like rushing water is rushing in the pond or in the river. I found it wow, how confident and how fluent she is. And I think this thing I'm mentioning second or third time, isn't it, ma'am?
Yes, I know. Thank you so much for giving me this much importance. And yes, we'll surely connect in future. Lovely talking to you. And take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye bye. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Oh, okay.